Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is Sunderland, and it is Bright Lights. We're here with the Twitch chat. We are live as always, link in the description below. Come follow us on the Twitch stream. We're currently live. We're talking all things Football Manager, all things FIFA. We're doing all sorts of things here on the stream. What else is happening on the stream is we're in some run of form. We are currently top of the table. We said in the last episode that we want to win the league, and we have started absolutely swimmingly. We obviously, when you guys were last here, saw that we beat Bristol 1-0. We have got some games to talk about. We've got an absolute cock-up of all cock-ups as well, to be honest, against Hartlepool. And then we've also got one transfer to talk about as well. As you can see, though, the run of form in the league, we are undefeated. Hence why this title of this video will be undefeated. We did lose the Hartlepool. We've got to get straight into it. Look, we rested 11 players thinking we should beat League 2 Hartlepool easy. We were lucky to get it to penalties. We scored in the 96th minute of 94 minutes of added time. We then lost the shootout 5-4. At the end of the day, the going out in the Cabaret Cup isn't the worst thing in the world for us, so we can focus on the league and the FA Cup. At the same time, the board wanted us to reach the third round. They weren't happy. And to be quite honest, I said on the stream, I really wouldn't mind a run in the Cabaret Cup because I think it's the best competition that we have a chance in of, going deep. And we haven't had a cup run yet on the save. Anyhow, as you can see, the rest of the form's sensational. In terms of the stream, we've been live for 2 games. We drew our first game of the league against Barnsley. We got FM'd hard. We dominated the game. Absolutely killed the Barnsley. They scored with their first shot on target. It was a good goal by Callum Woodrow. And then Woodrow laid in across in the 91st minute. No one's in the box. Keeper's about to pick it up. So Kone decided to stick his head there. We might as well watch it because we were quite annoyed when this went in. And, and there we are. What's going on? Rich Australian in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. What's going on with you? How did your multi go last night in the League 1 and League 2? Let me know. As you can see here, this is how we conceded in the 90th. It was a bit annoying. Anyway, Woodrow, though, with the ball. No need. But, yeah, they had no one anyway. It's okay. That's how we dropped our first points. And then we beat Sheffield in the derby just gone. And here we are back here. In terms of everything else, we're pretty happy. But there is 2 transfers we have to talk about. Not one, because I don't think I covered one. There we are. I'm going to show future transfers in. We got a couple. Well, we got more than a couple. We got a few. Shivalevo's 15. He doesn't come until he turns 16 or 18. Yeah, I had Luton and over into MK Tox. So all good. That's not too bad. As you can see, though, the Frenchman's really good. I don't know why there's not a scout report on him, but we are going to get Johnny to scout him until future knowledge. We know that he's quite good. The goalkeeper is not bad. He's actually got decent determination. He's 17. He's going to be our under 23 goalkeeper, and he does come on the 1st of the 1st, so he will be here in 6 months' time. Flavio, he looks not bad. Vigoni from Wanderers, he has got some great determination and he has got some great physicals for a winger at 18. He is joining us on the 1st of the 1st. We'll have to wait for him to turn 18 as we have a follow, and it's KJNFC. Get your Alan Pardrews out, the first one of the night. There we go. Thank you, my friend. There we go. Splitto, how is it going, my friend, as well in the chat? Everybody's popping up. This is why YouTube, link in the description below. Come follow us on Twitch. Everybody interacts. Everybody comes on board. There we go. As you can see, great determination. He's got great dribbling. If we can get that crossing up, the 18-year-old could be absolutely amazing. Not going to get a work permit. But the big one is Sydney. Mateo's here as well. Everybody's joining. Hey, Mateo, how's it going, my friend? How is it? Como stai? Sta bene? Long time no see. You were here yesterday, my friend. But yeah, long time no see. It feels like that over 24 hours. There we are. He's joining on the 9th of the 6th of 2021. So he's joining in a year because that's when he turns 18, sorry. He's currently playing first team football in the Belgian Pro League and having a rip snorter. 3 goals in 7 for a 17-year-old is not too bad. Just look at his stats at 17. He's crazy physical. He's got great flair. He, as a winger, is not too bad. Now, you will tell me we got Marcus Thuram there. My plan is to actually grow him and play him as an inside forward on attack. And if the right offer comes in for Watmore when he joins, we can sell Watmore and we can grow this guy into an inside forward, play 2 inside forwards is what we prefer to play, and there we go. That's enough talking about that. Let's get into a game. We've got QPR, who are currently in 3rd. QPR, though, it's worth noting, they were meant to finish 16th according to the season preview in the bookies. This is why you don't listen to the bookies. David Moyes is working wonders. With them in 3rd, it's an interesting game. Newcastle are down in the table, by the way. That's another thing. We do have Stoke, the second game, and they're meant to be evens to go up. As you can see, we're meant to finish just outside the playoffs in 7th. That's not going to happen. I really think this could be our year. Anyway, in terms of the team, peace out, bro. Off the bed. KJNFC, good to see you. Thank you for following the stream, my friend. Hopefully, if you play Foot Champs tomorrow, you go an amazing run and you get into Elite, my friend. If you don't, 14-3, what a run as well. I know you're a busy lad. And thank you for the follow, and I'll be sure to add you on the PlayStation as well. Once again, just a nice bloke. For anyone that doesn't know, KGN was, we played in FIFA. We lost 4-3. I lost 4-3, and the first thing he did is he came out and he messaged me, said, great game, sorry about the EA AIDS, and I went back and said, you probably deserved to win, but the AIDS were there. I lost 4-3, out of the 7 goals in the game, 5 were all AIDS, both ways. It was a great game, and, none of us were being anything. I think there's a little bit of passable around the back, which I don't mind, it's a tactic. And we just didn't watch replays. No one shushed. It was great. It's good when FIFA's like that. Anyhow, let's get back into Football Manager. Smithies is still out injured. It's the only bit of team news. He's been out for a while, so a match has been playing. But Linus, Kone, Garcia, Oviedo, Sampri, Luizano, Dylan, Watmore, Marcus Thuram, and Dadasov. Let's get into it. First game of the YouTube episode. What is the score prediction, chat? Let me know. And off we go. They're coming up and playing quite narrow here. Playing a 5-2-2-1. Very narrow. Jake Heskett is someone that I actually wouldn't mind seeing how he develops. He actually looks alright. I know he's had potential in previous FMs. I took over Tourist City again. That's not bad. Dio Di Matteo. Good club though. Tourist City is actually something to do a nice project with. Massimo Luongo is captain. I like seeing this. Luongo obviously scored for Australia last night as well in the friendly. It was a bit of a scrappy goal, but we'll take it. We dominated that game against South Korea. How we did not win, I do not know. Matt Ryan, what a goalkeeper. 0 shots, 0... 0-0, 0 shots. Aha, Di Matteo just loves it. Not even a shot, not even a highlight. Let's tell and show the pundits why they're right and backing you up. I'm not even going to bother doing the last one. What a team talk. That's one of the better team talks we've had so far this season. And let's get into the kickoff here. As always, though, QPR in the blue and the white. And we are in our black, our away kit. Can we go away to QPR and get a result? I will take a draw, considering that they've started so well in the league as well. It's all about when we're away from home being solid, and when we're at home making it a fortress and trying to win every game at home and see how we go. As Watmore, early crossing back post, headed away from Shotton, falls to Dylan. Dylan now though, on the ball. Can we work it? Here we go, into Thuram now. Back into Oviedo. Oviedo whoops it into the box, doesn't beat the first man, finds Marcus Thuram, good tackle by Ease, and a chance for them to break. Highlight's not going anywhere. In the end, though, there is the highlight. Finally, and there's already a shot, Di Matteo. So, there you are, deal. It is already happening. And saying that, though, it's a bit of an even game here in terms of shots, but we are dominating the ball, like always, in our system. And we got another follow here. It is David Jackson there. Get your Alan Partridge out. Thank you, David. There we go. Mr. Alan Partridge. There we are. That must look weird for the YouTube. But there we are. Where are you from in Australia? As Oviedo hits this free kick. Can he score? Oviedo! What a save from Lumley. If we go to location, Di Matteo is now hosting us as well. It obviously didn't go in the goal. Thank you for the host, Di Matteo. As you can see, obviously didn't go. But that save from Lumley probably deserves to be watched back from behind the goal, because it wasn't a bad save, was it? There we are. As you can see here, though, Lumley going with a reverse hand. That's a great save from the keeper. Sensation. Didn't slow it down because it's, something that doesn't need to be slowed down. Anyway, we're going to skip this and now go back to the live. And there we are. We did make it go back to director. We did. All good. There we are. 40 minutes played, though. Still dominating. 80% possession. Oviedo, edge of the box. Hits it! And that runs through Lumley. His first goal of the season. And that means that every season we've played so far on the save, Oviedo has scored a free kick. Brian, who has been here for absolute donkey years, has scored. What a free kick. Around the wall. Lumley couldn't get there. Had too much curl in it. Too much power. And he's bulleted it into the top of the net. And we are 1-0 up here against QPR right on half-time. What a great time to score. The second best time to score. The best time, obviously, being in the 94th minute of 93 minutes at a time. Preferably in the FA Cup final. Just to win it. Would be nice. Dreams are made of. Anyhow, team talk. I'm going to tell him I'm very pleased with how we're playing, because we are playing some sensational football. Keep it up. We're limited to 2 shots, and we are absolutely killing them in terms of possession. However, we're only 1-0 up, so we can't take anything for granted. Anyway, Ease, though, his ball there is blocked, and off we go. Because they're playing so narrow, I feel like that we can definitely work the ball side to side very well and just keep playing well. Especially when we tell both our fullbacks to sit wider and our centre-backs to sit wider, so we spread the pitch, so we can keep the ball like that and give our midfield three enough room to play. They seem very overwhelmed by some feedback, and now they seem fired up. So interesting. Anyway, it's a corner. Maguire puts it in, back post. Will Brandon with the header. It's off the bar, hits the bar again, and it's cleared by Garcia. And it will fall to Duncan Watmore on the break here. Can Watmore go? Good day, ladies and gentlemen. FM Lobster, how are you, my friend? Good to see you in the chat. How are you, baby? There we are. That needed to be done. By the way, we have forgot to make a change. We just modded FM Lobster. There we go. What we are going to do is make our first change here. We're going to bring Luazano off. We're going to bring Thuram in. Thuram, though, is going to move back into this midfield role. Fantastic. How are you? Look, I'm all right. It's not been the best of weekends. This weekend's been quite annoying. But FM has been really good. I'm just going to move Cypri into sitting in there. And there we go. You deserve that mod, my friend. You're always here. It's good to see. So we're going to make that as our first change here. We're going to make another defensive change soon as well. But we're going to make that our first change. Still staying on the front foot. Maybe try and whip a second in. And here we go. Oviedo whips it in. Back post. Thuram hits the bar. For a second, I thought we scored. But instead, there we go. In the end, finds Kone. And there we are. Time's ticking away here. So what we are going to do is we are going to pause the game. We're going to bring Dadasov in. And we're going to move him into the back five. And we're obviously going to bring in Danny Buff yet again. And there we go. We're going to move to a little bit more defensive. We're going to just move to a little bit more of a much lower tempo. Extremely shorter in the passing. Just trying to keep it. Be a little bit more disciplined. Don't overlap. And obviously slow down the pace. And regroup. I'm thinking of a journeyman save. Journeyman saves are so much fun, Di Matteo. I do recommend. Have done a few in previous FMs. Wing backs on defend as well for Oviedo and for Linus. And we're just going to try shut up shop here. And there we go. Time's ticking away here. We will make a time-wasting sub here as well. And with this time-wasting sub, I'm going to bring it into a midfield 4. And we're just going to try and really sit in here. Thuram's going to actually just go in up top just for, sake of it. And we are going to bring Barley on there as a central midfielder. And there we go. Last minute. Look, there's a minute still to go. And there's a highlight. And we've gone long, which is not what we wanted to do. And it is Lewis now. And something tells me there's going to be a chance here for QPR. Or it's going to be pointless. What more, though? Running with it. Just run into, the corner flag. Just keep it. Keep it. Let's win this game. Let's get away from home against third and win it. What more, though, with a chance, maybe? He's smart. But what a smart boy. Running to the corner flag. Good boy. I would prefer to see you hold it there, but it's all right. Anyhow, they've got 7 seconds to get down the other end and score here. Lewis, it has to go long from them now. Listoiner's ball does go long, but that's out of play. And that is going to be full time. And it's going to be Sunderland 1 in a game that we're absolutely battered QPR in. And it's QPR 0. Defensively, we've been sensational this year as well, by the way. And it's just so good to watch. Previous years, we've defensively been silly. Some of the goals we concede are silly. It's just stupid. But this year, we have been sensational. We go to the home. We have got the best in first goals in goals conceded. 5. A Sunderland side doesn't do this. Not under me, anyway. Anyhow, it's good to see. Moyes unhappy with poor work ethic from QPR. I'm going to send the assistant to that. Oviedo drives us forward, and we maintain our unbeaten run of 11 games, including the game we drew 0-0 in the playoff semi-final where we got beat last season. Anyhow, for everybody on YouTube, though, that's going to be the end of the first part of this episode. Don't go anywhere, though, for everybody on YouTube. Just like that, we'll be into the second game against Stoke. For everybody on the Twitch stream, though, don't go anywhere, because we're going to keep talking, keep having a chat, keep on chilling, and we are going to keep on simming through to this Stoke game. Welcome back, YouTube. Episode 2, episode 22, part 2. There we are. It is going to be Stoker in 6th. As you can see, everybody's tied on 18 points below us. So this is a huge game for us. We could go more than 10 points clear of Stoke right now. It would be amazing. We could be crazy. And saying that, though, the next game we got is Huddersfield. So instead of a double upload for this episode, it's going to be a triple. And we'll play Huddersfield as well. We're going to give you the big 3 games against QPR, Stoke, and Huddersfield, playing everyone around us. We then have Preston after that, but Preston are a bit low in the table, which is good for us. They're down in 10th, and then Wigan as well. I don't see anyone else. Aston Villa, where are they in the table? They're 11th. Wow. Anyway, just weird to see teams down. I'm going to play Smithies in this game to give him some match fitness, and then hopefully he's good for the Huddersfield game on the back of that match fitness. If he's not, we'll play a match. But everyone else there, we're going to play everyone else as it is. This is such a big game here against Stoke, but then we got Huddersfield as well, so I don't know what to do in terms of who to rest where. It might be a chase of where we pick and choose who we rest at the moment. I might No, I'm going to keep the team as it is, and then for the Huddersfield game, we'll assess. Depends on how the Huddersfield game result goes in the game coming up. Anyway, we're going to leave the team as it is, and we're going to go into it here against Stoke and how we go. I was tempted to maybe rest a couple of people, but there we go. We won't. Anyway, they've gone with Injine up top, Ed Toobo. They've gone really pacey up front. Wee Joe Allen, how are you, Wee Joe? Good to see you, Wee Joe. What a player. I love Wee Joe and his Liverpool. Oh, Wee Joe. Talking about Liverpool, Mr. Kevin Stewart is in the middle as well. He's actually not bad. Develops into a little bit of a decent player. Ben Davies there as well. Clark. Butland, one of the best keepers in the league, of course. And there we go. I'm surprised Butland has not moved on. I'm going to tell them why you've been right to back up the pundits. There we go. Everybody looks happy. And ask the assistant. Off we go. It is going to be Sunderland in the very, very light blue and Stoke in the red and the white. This frustrates me. Stoke have a second kit. But for whatever reason, when Stoke come to play us, we have to wear our alternative kit. I don't know why that grinds my gears, but it does. Anyway, Stoke here. Against us, and what more though, whips a ball in early, but it falls to Indaya as the headed ball was headed away, and it falls to Tobo. I'm expecting Stoke to be really good on the break, and considering we dominate possession, they probably can hit us on the break. It's Clinton, what a first touch, what a goal that is from Clinton, by the way. Great ball, great control with the chest, great half volley. We are 1-0 down, and it's the first time that I can remember this season where we have actually gone behind in a game. I reckon it is. Is it? I think so. To be honest, I actually do think it might be. Barring the Carabao Cup in the league, I think that's the first time we have gone down in a game. Anyhow, I just want the lads, just keep your composure. It's okay. There we are. 10 minutes in, Oviedo was going to tell us to get creative a little bit. Anyway, back post, Garcia heads it. What more there? How many times have we seen that? We've set that play up many times where we've gone back post to a centre back and then head it down. And what more reacts first. And then we're back on level terms after 10 minutes. And there we are. It is 1-1 right now. And there we go. FM Lobster, I love it. And we have a follow as well. There we are. The Rust Bus! Tommy! Welcome to the YouTube, my friend. How are you, Rust Bus? What a finish. Never offside. Come off a game. And there we go. Big Dunic. Big Dunk. Big Duncan Watmore. I thought it was Dunic. I don't know why. There we are. Big Duncan Watmore getting us back on level terms against Stoke here. Clark, though, with the ball. His ball inside. It's flicked on from Sampri, though. Dadisov there. Good ball over the top, but doesn't find anyone. Bauer, though, finds Davies, who will play out. But Thuram's whipped it off him. Thuram with a chance. Butland with a big save. Clear-cut chance from Thuram. Probably could have taken another touch as well, but he didn't. And there we are. Can we just say, what a mod is FM Lobster? Can we just go and admire the work of FM Lobster here? We'll do it in a second. Oviedo, though, gets tackled. It will fall there as well. And there we are. That's going to be the end of the highlight. I'm just on Twitter, sorry. And FM Lobster here. I love you. You're my life, my friend. Back post towards Dylan. It's cleared from Atobo. Only as far as Sampri. Sampri, though, with the ball. We'll do it at halftime, Damien. Focus on the game. Linus, though, with it. Linus's ball. Into Sampri. Sampri now. Can he get a good pass inside? His passing completion is absurd. I've mentioned that a few times. Dylan, hit it from distance. Dylan, oh, it's hit the bar. What a strike. It deserved to go in, but it's clipped the top of the bar and out. Better give you another photo. Thanks, Russ Bus. HXD56, how's it going, my friend? My French friend is Thuram. The Frenchman scored for the Frenchman in the chat. And it is 2-1 Sunderland. How's your save going with Paris FC, by the way? I know you started it yesterday after telling us. Thank you, Tommy, for the follow. Please stick around, Russ Bus. There we are. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Russ Bus is a great mate of mine. Known him since year 8 high school. We're still good friends. I've actually got a group of 13 friends. They're not all 13 people watching, by the way, right now. But 13 friends that we still talk to. A few from primary school and then a lot from high school. And it's good to speak. It's good just, keep in contact. I love Tommy. And there we are. Tommy loves me. That's it, Russ Bus. Enough from you as we concede. Talking about my friends, but not worried enough about conceding from corners. None of this. And it's 2-2. Sunderland 2, Stoke 2. What a crazy game of football we're having here. And there we are. Ellison's ball in back post. Davis wins it. Look, that's the first time he's conceded from a corner all year. For us, that's actually really good because we concede from corners all the freaking time. And there we are. Half time. Stoke have had 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. Football Manager, don't do this to me. FIFA and foot chips have done enough of this to me all day. Well, all day. Tonight after work. There we are. Anyway, I'm not happy with the performance defensively. By the way, FM Lobster, shout out where shout outs are due. What a lad. Thank you for the shout out. Gonna retweet that one. What a lad, by the way. Tweet that out. And there we are. Thank you. Thank you, FM Lobster. Anyway, we're going to go back there. Damo Summers here, eh? How's the FM streets going? Not as good as your poker streets, John the Greek. You are on a heater, my friend. For anyone that doesn't know, John the Greek is a bit of an online grinder on Ignition and ACR, and he is on fire. I used to do a bit of that, not at the moment, though. I'm waiting for PokerStars to come back, and then we will do it again, but it doesn't look like it's coming back anytime soon. Might have to get back on the Ignition streets soon. Anyway, John the Greek, though. And saying that, though, right now, 2 shots to on target. Anyhow, I know Lex is streaming right now. I'm going to be in his stream later, John, so it's okay. As things stand, though, Stoke really going to have 3 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals. Stewart, though, Kevin, Luisano's off here. There is no need for that, Luisano. No need. We are dominating this game. They've had 2 chances, and they've scored both. And then you go get yourself sent off. What a... Alright, we're going to go to that. Dadason's going to come off. We're going to go to cautious, and we're going to go on the break. We're not going to overlap. We're going to focus play down the left and the right and pass into space. We're going to go a bit more wider on a much higher tempo. Way more direct on a much higher tempo. We're going to not work the ball into the box. Going to be a little bit more expressive. We're going to take that off as well because I don't want us dribbling. I want us to still keep the ball, but we're going to have to counter and counter well. We're going to drop a little bit deeper here. I just want Stars to come back soon, but it's not happening. Yeah, I know. No, it's a shame about Stars. We're not going to play the offside trap. We're not going to defend short distribution. We're going to be on a little bit more standard here. We're going to make a change. It is going to be... It's going to be Thuram in here, but he's going to sit as a central midfielder on automatic and just run around, and hopefully he'll be alright. Anyhow, we're going to go to that. A bit more of a counter side. I'm just going to tell the lads to concentrate, and off we go. It feels strange, but now all of a sudden we're on the back foot in this game that we are absolutely dominating in. As things stand though, we are still level terms, and in the last few dying seconds we will go for it right at the end. But right now we won't. Anyhow, time's ticking away. Oviedo, though. He's ball towards Thuram. It's headed away. It's Tobo, though. Oviedo now. Good tackle, though, but we do win it there with Dylan. Dylan now with the ball. His ball out to Watmore. Watmore now. This is where we need Thuram to come inside and be at the back post. Back post. Thuram! Oh, he's hit the post. Would have been a big goal in terms of the league this season, but instead it's not. But it's another highlight. Linus. Watmore. There he goes, 10. Give it. He's given. Watmore's played for that big time. Peg penalty here. Come on, Marcus, please. Please, Marcus. Score. Marcus versus Butland. Marcus down the middle. Come on. 10 men Sunderland. 3-2 up against Stoke. Not being FM'd here, F Football Manager. Jog on. Jog on with your cheese. Jog on. We are winning this one. Marcus there makes it 3-2. Let's sit back. Let's park the bus. Get him here. Come on. Let's go defensive. Get defensive, yes please. There we are. Sampry going to come out on one side. There we are. Dylan on the other. Dylan's going to come into the middle of the park. We're going to move Dylan into more of a defensive midfielder. We're going to move an anchor man there on to Kevin to run. Yeah, get the Veldgasms in chat. Rip my ears. Sorry, Di Matteo. I'm a bit excited, but needed to be done. We're going to go to that. What we're also going to do is we are going to bring Watmore off. We're going to bring Danny Buff on. We're going to go to 5 at the back, and we are just going to park it. And there we are. We're going to be extremely more defensive. We're not going to play down the middle. We're just going to try and go over the top. And that's it. Very simple. Got to hold shape, regroup. We're going to slow down the pace. There we are. And we are also going to just get it off more direct. A bit more shorter and much lower tempo and just time waste, please. There we are. Everything else is the same. Boom. Let's go. Come on. Let's get home. We're going to make one more change late doors as well. But we've got to tell everyone to concentrate. But as soon as we do that, it's a tackle. It's a good tackle from Ndio. And it's going to be a chance here for Stoke. It's a ball over the top. It's Clinton versus Smithers. Smiths, what a save. Smithy's back from injury with a huge save at the front post. It hasn't cleared though. It's a corner after Tobas Kloss is, closed down. Oh, the nerves. Elason, corner. Back post for everybody. Just Dylan, yeah, good boy. And that's that. All right, come on. Time-wasting sub. Let's get Zach Clough on. Just sit up there and be someone to help as an outlet. And there we are. Come on, boys. Get home. Get us home. What a crazy game of Football Manager. Oviedo throws it in the cloth, but that is all she's going to write. Blow the whistle, referee. I'm glad this is a YouTube episode. What a game. Blow your whistle, please. Ref. Come on. We shouldn't concede. It should be fine. I just wanted that to end perfectly. Still got the ball, controlling the game, get it done and dusted. Dylan in the Sampry. Sampry's ball was poor. It's fallen to Clinton. Referee, where is your whistle? Good tackle from Kone, Linus, back to Smithies. We're 30 seconds overdue, ref. Where are we? Davies, into Ogbonna. It's going to go long from Ogbonna. Here we go. Ogbonna, surely he's going to whip her. It's full time then. Out of all the time you could have brought, you brought then, ref. Whoo-wee. It is Sunderland 3, Stoke 2. What a game. In the end, Stoke came back into that. The sad part is they had 5 shots too after the 70th minute, and then we go get Lozano booked. And then bang. Anyhow, a good win, boys. Well done. I'm happy with that. And that is a win. And that is a huge win against fifth place Stoke. That puts us clear from Stoke by 13 points. But what is it going to put us clear of everyone else? Let's have a quick look before we save. We're 10 points clear of Bristol, and then everyone else drew or lost. Look how tight it is. From 10th to 4th, everyone's on 18 points. Which means, like, these run of games are huge. Anyhow, I did say it's going to be a triple upload, and we are going to play Huddersfield next. For everybody on the YouTube, stick right round, considering how crazy these games have been. The third game against Huddersfield could be an absolute rip snorter as well. Link in the description below. Come follow us on Twitch, and we'll be back in just a second with the Huddersfield game. Hello YouTube, this is Damien. This is going to be ending for part A of episode 22. The reason I've split it up is that we put 4 games in. Instead of making all 4 games in one, I've decided to split it and go 2 and 2, part A and part B of episode 22. I'll put it on this screen so you don't really see what happens in the other 2 games. If you're really quick, you may have caught a glimpse of it, but it's okay. Anyhow, links in the description below to come follow us on Twitch and Twitter so you know what's going on. Part 22, part B will be up pretty much as soon as part A is uploaded as well. So don't go anywhere. Go check that out. It'll be up like 20 minutes later. I would imagine most people watching this anyway. That part B is already up, so go watch it as well. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching from on the YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.